Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Martin-Biggers, Head of Scientific Affairs and Education at HUM. How do we turn this food into energy and nutrients that our bodies need? Two things have to happen. First, we digest our food, then once it's small enough, it gets absorbed in the small intestine. Digestion takes place along our entire alimentary canal, from our mouth to our large intestine. To break down foods, our bodies use a combination of mechanical processes and secretions, including acids and enzymes. The process starts in our mouth. Our teeth and tongue work food into smaller pieces that are safe to swallow, and our saliva contains amylase, an enzyme that starts to break down carbohydrates. Like this blender, for example. First, it breaks things down into smaller pieces, then enzymes help the digestion process. Once the food is in your stomach, the stomach muscles churn the food and the gastric glands secrete acids and enzymes, including proteases, to start breaking down proteins into amino acids and peptides. Lipase is also released and starts to hydrolyze or break apart fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Lactase is also released in the lining of the small intestine to help break down lactose from dairy foods, like yogurt. Many adults, especially people from certain regions in the world and older populations, lack this enzyme and require it to be supplemented to prevent stomach upset and gas that they experience when consuming dairy. If foods aren't properly broken down and digested, it's more difficult for the nutrients to be absorbed in the small intestine. Your pancreas releases pancreatic juices that include more lipase and amylases. Amylases split carbohydrates into starches and eventually into simple sugars like glucose. Digestion continues in your small intestine, where more enzymes and hormones continue their work. Our body also does not make cellulases, enzymes that digest cellulose fiber, like in vegetables. There are also certain medical issues that result in poor production or release of digestive enzymes. As we age, we start to release less acid and enzymes during digestion, leading to some changes in nutrient requirements. For example, B12 is released from foods in the stomach by the action of pepsin. As we make less pepsin when we age, our body is less able to get the vitamin B12 out of foods or supplements, increasing our needs to consume more high B12 foods or supplementation. Some foods actually contain naturally occurring enzymes. Bananas contain amylase. So even though that banana has carbohydrates, the amylases in it help you digest it. Foods that are not properly digested can cause GI problems, including bloating. Introducing excessive gas to your system can also make you bloat. Drinking carbonated drinks or inhaling too much gas while you eat, like eating too fast, using straws, or chewing gum. Sugar alcohols like erythritol can also lead to bloat, and the same with too much salt. Salt draws water to it, so a really salty meal can make you feel puffy and bloated. Overeating does not directly lead to bloating, but if you consume a really large meal, the nerve endings in your stomach cause the feeling of pressure, making you feel like you're bloated. If you notice bloating or have issues with digestion, try eating more slowly, using less salt, ditching the straw, and taking an enzyme supplement before meals.